Unbelievable moment. Princess Leonor of Spain's Denmark wedding turns into a global fairy tale. The world expected elegance. They expected grandeur. But no one expected this. Spain held its breath. Denmark shimmered in anticipation. And suddenly, a wedding became a story the world couldn't stop watching. Princess Leonor of Spain, poised, radiant, walking down a grand aisle that seemed to stretch into history itself. Beside her, Prince Christian of Denmark, calm, yet his eyes betrayed the storm of emotion behind his royal composure. A fairy tale, yes, but one rooted in centuries of royal tradition, diplomacy, and the raw, human heartbeat of love. The cathedral doors opened, and the world watched as history unfolded. The first steps of Leonor were more than steps toward a marriage, they were steps into a future that would bind nations, families, and hearts. Every whisper of silk, every subtle glance toward Christian, told stories of love, loyalty, and legacy. And yet, it wasn't just ceremony. It was emotion. Her mother, Queen Letizia, discreetly dabbed tears from her eyes. King Felipe, proud, yet carrying the weight of a father giving his daughter away. Across the aisle, Denmark's royal family shared quiet smiles, an unspoken acknowledgement that history itself was witnessing something extraordinary. The vows arrived like music written for two souls. Soft, deliberate, carrying weight beyond words. Spanish and Danish hearts intertwined as, si, met, ja. Two words, two nations, one promise. Cameras captured it, the public felt it, and suddenly, a royal wedding became everyone's fairy tale. Outside, the streets of Copenhagen overflowed with spectators. Spanish and Danish flags waved in harmony. People wept. They cheered. They became part of a story centuries in the making. Inside, behind closed doors, the young royals shared fleeting private moments, laughter, whispered words, and tiny gestures that would never appear in headlines but would define the foundation of their future. And the celebration, opulence beyond imagination. Amalienborg Palace, a fusion of Nordic splendor and Spanish elegance, transformed into a tapestry of light, color, and music. Chefs blended traditions, from tapas to smoked salmon, while orchestras merged Danish and Spanish harmonies. Every guest, every family member, a thread in this grand historical tapestry. Yet, behind the glitz, tension simmered. Royals must balance personal happiness with duty, love with legacy. Every choice, every gesture weighed against centuries of expectation. And through it all, Leonor and Christian moved with grace, asserting that love can coexist with tradition, that youthful passion can honor the gravitas of monarchy. Then came the first dance, a choreography of intimacy and history. The music fused Spanish guitar with Nordic piano, echoing the unity of two cultures. For a moment, the crowd faded away. It was just them, two young royals, two hearts, one story unfolding in real time. As night fell, fireworks painted the Copenhagen sky in crimson and gold. Spain watched in awe, Denmark reveled in joy. Across Europe, screens flickered, social feeds overflowed, and historians whispered, a new chapter had begun. This wedding wasn't just a celebration, it was a symbol. A testament to the enduring power of love to reshape empires, hearts, and histories alike. And in the quiet of the palace balcony, away from cameras and cameras' gaze, Leonor leaned on Christian. They weren't princess and prince. They weren't heirs. They were two people, two hearts, dreaming together. The fairy tale was real, and the world, for a fleeting, perfect moment, believed in magic again. From the steps of the cathedral to the sparkle of royal jewels, from private laughter to public awe, this wedding transformed into a global fairy tale. Spain stood breathless. Denmark glowed with pride. And the story of Princess Leonor and Prince Christian became one for the ages. A tale of love, courage, and the extraordinary human heart behind every crown. This was more than a wedding. It was history. It was legend. It was unbelievable. And it was only just beginning.